take a seat real fast. Server owners and coders, content creators and streamers, showing off the community with all their features. Issues with updates, someone's mistake, new things they added, angry players it makes. Get in chat, voice your opinion. You're the community and we wanna listen. It's the Peasants Podcast, TPP, putting out the word about the DayZ community. The greedy peasant, he runs the show, but without his team this wouldn't be so. The queen peasant, who runs the chat with the friendly hello, make sure you say it back. Survival role play, choose a character, hold the dev accountable on every single matter. Social media and TikTok, she likes to toast. Smiley's a people person, new friends on the coast. It's the Peasant Podcast, we're having a blast with the DayZ community, so take a seat real fast. It's the Peasants Podcast, TPP, putting out the word about the DayZ community. The greedy peasant, he runs the show, but without his team this wouldn't be so. The queen peasant, who runs the chat with a friendly hello, make sure you say it back. It's the Peasant Podcast, we're having a blast with the DayZ community, so take a seat real fast. It's the Peasants Podcast, TPP, putting out the word about the DayZ community.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. I hope you have an absolutely lovely weekend. We are kicking it off with another episode of TPP, the Peasants Podcast. First of all, let me introduce my bums on the couch, permanent resident and never can escape, Mr. 80KQ. Welcome.
Morning. Yeah, I'm actually chained to this table. No one knows. Please send help.
He only spawns in here on all servers. Can't do anything else. And a new co-host to our couch, Mr. Brandon the Great. Welcome.
Good evening.
Mr. Brandon rolls a few servers. He's got more servers than you can keep account of, but codes mainly for the One Live servers and his own PvP servers, NL1. So we've got him on board to delve a little bit more into the coding side of it and add a little bit more light to it. Can't do polls. All right. Welcome everybody. I'll kick that off. I've got a few old faces in the house. Mr. Reno June. Welshie in the house. Fuck, didn't you cry him out of the old rocks and bush? Welcome, bud. How you doing? Mr. Moonbeams dropping the sub. We appreciate Mr. Moonbeams. But yeah, a couple of old faces kicking in. Lady Ponce, how you doing, Lady Ponce? Are you stepping into the arena today? Might be running a little bit late. Fingers crossed. We'll also have on the couch on a weekly basis Lady Ponce, and we're looking at another one to step onto the couch. So Lady Ponce will be here very shortly. Let's dive into the...
Oh, you're late, Ponzi.
That's it. Give her heaps. Give her heaps.
Late on your first day. I don't know. Commanding.
Straight up to the office as soon as you get in. We are going all right. We are going very well. We're going to dive into some server news and updates. EU PvE just did a massive relaunch. Their map is now split by a wall with a PvE zone to the south and east, and a PvP war zone for the west and north. No base rating. New gassed oil rig south of Prison Island. Obviously requires NPC suit and punch card. Lock containers with high tier loot. All coloured keys found on the map. Racetrack at Berenzino Docks, featuring a death loop stunt zone. Mini bunker, free access. Each contains a kit, natural overhaul, tons of modified locations to explore, and of course the black market and Discord currency to buy stuff. So if you're looking to get your step up and you want to jump into the PvE world, they've divided the map in half so you can dive out there in the PvE and chill, and obviously get out there and base raid. The second server for update is the zone. So the zone changed categories. They went back to the RPG style. So they're going to focus more on RP and involving their server in the RP world. Obviously all the new items added, dozen of POIs added to the ocean, sakhal generator bunker added, new airstrip military island added with bunker, loot overall on small bunkers, slight weapon scope balance with the new guns, fuel pumps added to some jetties, boat spawns adjusted, added some supplies to island bases, added some new items to the containers, new rare glowing mushrooms added. Ooh, glowing mushrooms. Dozens of stashes and supplies hidden out of the way. Spots to go explore. So forest zombies are more spread out. Gas strikes have stopped temporarily, but something worse has been reported. Glowing eyes has been seen in the wilds. Lock shipping containers now spawn in more locations. More light sources added. Zombies slightly reduced in the Cherno's death zone. And a few more survivor guides. Of course, increased his slots to 20. So that's going to be some absolutely wicked things going on. And he's got a few quests that he's rolling out. Always with the graphics. Always. I'll give you a look at this. Spins me out. Sorry. As we always say, to the artists out there, this is what's going to take you over, unfortunately. This is all AI generated. This is the death spawns. Some of the quests that goes on. But I don't know how you could do this graphically anymore without the assistance of AI.
Yeah, I feel sorry for all the people that went out there and got graphic design qualifications and they're going to be jobless.
Yeah, now you got to do AI graphics. It's just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Oh, the picture's a bit smaller. But yeah, some of the updated servers that are rolling around. Right. Let's dive into what we come for. The new update dropped last week. Kicked off with big force and no mistakes. Player-wise, gaming-wise, server-wise, they pretty much got it right. The only mistake was, of course, Nitrado and their log keeping. So, who Nitrado? Who's trying to desperately fix it now? This is why you can't see kill feeds on console. This is why you can't see player counts. Most bots are shut down. As we like to say, you missed Shitrado. They'll always keep that name. It's a pretty good start to the update of number 2. What's your initial thoughts on the update, boys?
Yeah, amazing. Amazing. I don't think I've got a bad thing to say about it at all so far.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know. God damn it.
This is your usual time to shine, Mr. Q. This is where you get to put the gloves on and punch
okay.
on.
No. Here we go. One stupid fucking bug. Why the hell can I drink anything? The fuck it out. How do you fuck that one up?
What do you mean you can drink anything? Like you can go back to drinking alcoholic tincture and stuff?
No. So there's a glitch now that comes up when you hover over certain items and it says take and then below take, drink.
Oh, okay.
But you can't actually drink it, but it just gives you the option of, yeah.
Oh, I had that same.
But
I had that same option with the tree. Actually, it's come up with eat, and then I ate the snow off it. But it bent.
That's the cow. You shouldn't eat the snow and the cow.
Yeah, but it bent down and picked it up from the ground. Didn't take it off the tree.
What the hell?
Oh, fuzzy.
Yeah.
You know, I was holding a car tire the other day, and it was saying eat.
I haven't noticed
Didn't
that.
do anything, but it just said eat. I was like, oh, I'm going to eat a car tire, am I?
Desperate times calls for desperate measures.
Just eat
That'd
some
be
rubber.
worse if you... Yeah, you've been running around for an hour and a half, can't find food, you're starving, and it's like, here, do you want to eat the screwdriver? Yeah, do you want to eat a car tire? You're like, you motherfuckers.
Maybe they've added it in like a psychological thing. So when you start getting hungry, you think you can eat everything. That's fucking funny. But no, definitely good. First of all, we're going to dive into the new items that have been dropped into the update. First of all, we've got what everybody has been after for the last couple of weeks on experimental, the R12. Have you boys found it officially or had a good run with it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been killing a lot of freshies in the PvP server.
Yeah. Tell you what, it's bloody amazing.
It is very good. It is very versatile. Well, you even got your crowd on. Hello.
Morning.
Before we kick off, let me introduce on our left-hand side, Lady Ponce. She'll be joining us from now on, imprisoned in the TPP studio. Lady Ponce is a server owner, a big RPer, and of course a streamer. Welcome, Lady Ponce. How you going?
I'm doing good. I was in bed like 5 minutes ago.
I should have got out. I wouldn't have got out. I would have called in sick.
No, I wouldn't do that to you, Greedy. You know me better than that.
Yeah, 100%. No, we appreciate you popping in. We're just picking up from the update, just kicking into the new items. Actually, I'd like to dive into the first set before we dive into have a look at the shotgun. Lady Ponce, what are you wearing on your head?
I'm wearing a beautiful leaf crown. It has snowberries on it. I don't even know if the snowberries, but the snowberries now. Yes.
So in this update, they put in these things. Leaf crowns. A beautiful crown crafted out of leaves and twigs. Its colours and look reflect the nature of the current season. So it's got all 4 of them.
I gotta get one for my bald head.
That's it. You got to slap one on.
Oh, I'm glad you changed your mind.
So this,
Uh,
that's the autumn one.
No, Buzzy. Oh, God.
Hi, Brandon.
This, the summer one. And then, of course, a winter one. So, for leaf crowns to represent each season.
I
Look
wonder
like,
what officially they're put in for.
well, is it a big teaser? This is what I thought. Maybe it's the the indicator that we are getting a hot map. Because they have always referenced the 3 maps in their seasonal form. Spring, autumn, and... Although they do call Chernarus the warmer map, but yes.
Makes sense.
Moosepin says, cool, they're like pagan things my mum makes those in real life. So maybe they're bringing in another pagan event like they did the burning of the witches event.
No,
So
something like the bonfires, probably like a ritual type
yeah, like a ritual
Like
type.
the purges.
thing.
Yeah, so very interesting little detail they put in, and with no information on it, and such a weird item too.
Is it actually in, or is it in the game files? Not actually in the game at the moment.
No, it's in the game files. Came with the update.
No, that's what I mean.
Actually,
In
in the types
but
files.
can you actually? But can you actually find it on official?
Not as of yet. In the files,
Yeah,
it's
okay,
not.
yeah.
It's not actually got its numbers up, but it's located in close. Which is a tag that sort of represents, that governs where the clothes sit. So, no location, no
Yeah, it doesn't even
tiers,
have no tier
no.
either.
Yeah. So, a future event, obviously one of their classified ones, and they've just put a cap on it. Maybe it's going to be a big toga party. That's what I'm hoping. And anyway, bring on the togas. Toga, 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 toga.
Could all be dancing around the hot pools in Sakhal and forcing freshies to stand under the big water spout.
Under the geyser. Well, that actually leads us into the events on Sakhal. So went for a little trek on Sakhal for exploration to see the new events. Found all of them. Spent a good 10 hours on there when I was only going to spend 4 or 5. So how are the new events? I'm going to show you a few of the videos that we put up. These are the geysers that they've added in. Atmospheric wise, absolutely perfect. Just need a couple of more spouts. Maybe even a geyser eruption while we're here.
I was quite surprised to find out that they'll one hit you.
This area a lot more to life.
Yeah,
Like
insta
there's
death.
Activity around the place. And
Insta death if you get smoked by them.
Yes, if you can call volcanic. It is completely
But the
natural.
sound,
just don't go too
very loud when you get close to them.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's the death. If
The
it erupt-
spring water?
No, if it erupts. So when it erupts, you'll even see how it's got the, as it's bubbling, you can see the
but very graphically well done.
When it erupts,
They look
it
amazing,
actually
huh?
sprays water all over the place.
Is the water warmer?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
yeah.
They just don't get caught in the geyser.
So you can still use it as a heat bonus and stuff like that. I'm assuming where I'm standing now that if it erupts,
Did
I'm
you
dead.
also get metal poisoning?
Yeah, I think it's 2 meters.
Yeah, so it would
Sack,
be.
2 meters from the
That's
spout
it,
will
right
kill you.
now that a heat
So now we know that
Yeah.
these hot springs are used for obviously a heat bonus with a danger.
I mean, it is sulfuric. I don't know why anyone would drink this.
Oh, they'll cook you them things.
Yep.
I think your body's gonna
Sacrifices.
filter
We can't look past
it. No,
sacrifices.
it's just-
Well, I'm thinking, can you put a platform over the top of it and then get a freshie to stand there and let the geyser go off?
Oh, yeah, that'd be
Ooh.
amazing.
You know, like walking the plank, but you're just getting nuked in a
Question is,
in a
Yeah, I
kettle.
got the tablets too.
oh, it fucked your bottle.
Well, how about
Oh, wow,
I
yes,
open
it
a
did.
sickle server,
It
put
really
a
fucked
spawn
my
right
bottle.
by one,
My
and
bottle
try
is
it.
Yeah, it was warm. Yeah, no. It
Oh, we
fucking
could always
melted my
organise
bottle.
that.
Okay. Oh shit!
Yup.
It does not
Yup, yup,
filter.
yup.
It does not fucking
It would be
filter.
nice if we
You
could
know
take,
it.
if we could have a
Wow.
Do not
geyser
drink from
file
this.
type, and you could put the geyser in anywhere you wanted. Start
Ye-
creating like anomalies.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that would be absolutely fucking hectic. I'm sure you could, with the master of code, and you could distribute it to wherever you wanted to. But yeah, nice little add-in from the DayZ peeps. I thought it was a good little touch. But yes, a platform over the top and watch it detonate. We didn't get to see out of the 9 that we saw, none of them erupted. Probably in the area for probably about an hour. So no, none that we noticed. I wanted to see if you could see the eruption from a distance. Well, we watched them for a while, so. But yeah, good little ad. Just don't go near them, you'll fucking die. What else do we see? The ambulances. Have you seen the medical events? If you
Not
haven't,
yet.
there's a good reason why.
The ambulance.
That because they are very, very, very small. very, very small. This is the entirety of the. So I noticed there was a few infected patient style come up and attack me, and I'm like, oh, must be a what do you call it on the road? And I couldn't see it, and then I stumbled across this.
The ambulance. Thought the ambulance event is right here.
Oh my god.
If I get a
That's
better,
it, just an ambulance around.
that's it. Just one little ambulance. Here I am trying to look for the rest of it.
Prominent. They're only very minor.
That's so tiny.
Very, very little.
Which to me was a bit
That
underwhelming
was
as
the
well.
biggest part of the update right there. It took them forever to make that event.
100%.
Someone's on a boat.
Oh yeah, you get the live. Someone testing out the new boat mechanics.
No, I haven't actually driven a boat since update. Are they different like the cars?
Yes. Yes, they are. Much different. Here we go. Here's a little view of what the
Doing
boats
donuts.
look like now. So they seem to. I don't know. They're like it's.
Oh, very They changed the boats when they changed.
very
the cars.
sharp on the steering.
Boats aren't as floaty.
It sort of
anymore.
gives nothing, and then whips. I suppose more of a boat aspect.
Is it better than it was before? You don't go
No.
around in a
That's why I say
circle
that
just
sharp
turning right.
turns all of a sudden
Well, I don't know. I don't know if after an hour or two of getting used to it again, it wasn't too bad. But at the start, it was like it's very responsive in reverse.
Oh my god, yeah, look how fast
Like,
that is.
drive it like a bat. Then look, see, as soon as I turned it to get round, it's
They
just
changed
whips.
the boats when they changed the cars.
So it's
Ooh, yeah.
almost like a
Boats aren't
forklift
floaty
where
anymore.
it steers from the back, but it
Yeah.
like full lock, it just whips round.
I think I might end up going in reverse then.
Yeah, you could probably
Yeah,
steer
yeah,
it better.
yeah.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I gotta hook it.
But both that and the cars. There's some footage of the cars here. Now, on this particular server, there's a massive track, and I took each and every one. Well, I've taken the Gunter out. I'm going to take the rest of them out to give them a flog round. But before 1.28, I couldn't get round without wrecking the car. I blew a tyre, and that was it. So the control that you have, just pitting the cars, the roll in the bodies. The only thing I found was the ground lets it down. You'll see here where the change of ground.
Oh,
Yeah, it just takes it right
Yeah, they
out.
bottom out pretty easily.
Yeah, and there was a few incidents where that would occur, but apart from that, driving 100 plus Ks around the whole track and just giving it an absolute flogging.
Yeah,
That's not
driving's
too
definitely
bad.
way better.
And this is LA server. It's about a 120 ping for me. Both on. Let's see if I find some dirt. The track's half an hour long, so this is it on the dirt tracks. Only thing I found was these roadblocks and stuff have lights that go off, so it was heavily interfering with the. You'd see a little glitch in it, but not what it used to be when it comes to the glitching with a light source and multitudes of shadowing.
I mean, I think out of all the things in this update, the car fix is probably one of the most outstanding things that I've done for the last quite a few updates. It's nice to see
Yeah.
that they've actually finally kind of made them drivable.
And I tell you what, you can give it a hiding all day long, and it just took it all day long. Flew
Oh, right.
around.
Did you see on that track? It was kicking up stones or
truck's run
something
like-
at the back. Nice
Yeah,
little detail.
they have been. It'll also do it on the snow too. It'll kick up the snow, and if you end up,
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I see there.
yeah, down the bottom.
Nice. That's a nice little detail. I know you can hear it, but when you're driving,
Yeah,
the
but-
server I'm playing at the moment, you're first person, so you don't get to see that. So you can hear it like stones hitting the bottom of the car.
yeah. It's got a little bit more detail than the actual driving sector of it.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't find only this sort of thing. Like that, no damage to, no blackout, a little bit of health damage, but
That's way better. You would have died there.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you have a look at the car, this is nearly 28 minutes of flat out driving, and that's my first wheel. So, yeah, my first wheel. So
Yeah, with some padding around
and
the car.
and I definitely flogged the fuck out of it the whole way around the track. So driving and stuff like that is really, really good. Really good. Very impressed.
You and your drifting skills, Greedy.
Well,
Woohoo!
it's my track. I've got to at least drive it. It's designed for me now. Savage, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, so vehicles.
So me and Brandon were talking about the vehicles earlier. I mean, the one that we haven't tested is the truck. I mean, I've never driven a truck in the 1.28 yet.
Oh no, I haven't
You
either.
nice to see how different they are.
Don't think I've driven a
I'm
truck
worried
in a
about
year.
they won't be able to climb the hills anymore. I can't
Yeah.
even do it anyways, but
Well, I can always throw one into the
We'll see.
test track and we can go for a little drive.
Yeah,
It'll
that'd be
take
good.
you fucking ages to get round my track. It's half an hour flat out. Probably take 2.5 hours.
you're like
to get
3-hour
around.
drive in a truck.
That's it. So, but no, the truck's very, very interesting. I've had a crack at all the vehicles. I haven't done them for the hot lap, but just give them a little test run. And they all seem. The only thing I've found with them is the Olga doesn't like the terrain of Chinaris or Livonia. Very, very, especially at points. The Cami hump that everyone knows about is just a car write-off. Even though it
Right.
always used to
It's a car
be,
killer.
rather than your car freaking out, it just bottoms out and rolls. So I think if they bring out more maps with a finer terrain, you'll get a better run out of your cars. But yeah, you could drive them flat out and rah. Just got to watch the bumps and the poor roadworks of the DayZ maps. But back to the events, or actually back to boats. The 2 new boat events that went into Sakhal. I like them. I was very impressed. Very impressed. This is boat 1. This first one, I'll give you the disappointment. This is the middle child of the events. He's getting there.
Yeah, not quite do it. Not quite a little. That looks a lot bigger when they were
That's it.
playing them.
I believe this is the military patrol boat.
What we got here?
So
Wait, we've got a new boat.
you can't use it. It's a event spawn. So you'll find these out in the Sakhal
Oh.
waters.
Oh, radio.
So I've got a radio and a smoke
Yeah.
nade.
And just a smoky. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go this way.
Is that on official?
that's unofficial. Yeah.
Wow.
This is the second one.
Maybe the devs need to up the coding skills. Throw a few more bits and bobs on it.
Yeah, that's it. Up the inventory that actually comes along with it. This one I liked. This one,
Okay.
as you can see, it's a civilian
Oh,
style.
wow.
Form.
It's got navy stuff
Alright,
on
now
it.
Where the fuck is T-Pain?
You know, hunting gear came with it too.
A PK.
So a crossbow. So that's 5 items on that particular deck.
They're gumboots, yeah. Yeah, some wellies.
And then there's a top shelf here. There's a couple of items here.
It's there.
Yeah, it's got a raincoat.
And then moving around the front, there was a couple of items here.
Oh yeah, it's got some 308 bullets.
So a mix between
Wow.
clothing and hunting.
Maybe pull it, and I'll use it to light a fire.
That's
Uh,
nice.
Take the paper.
Although, that does bring me to the one
I really
thing of
like
how I
what you
just
said,
finished
like,
saying that, you know, I
about
thought it
it.
was a great update. It was awesome. The same bugbear that I have with every day update at the moment. Sucks if you don't own Sakhal,
Correct.
because you ain't seen that shit.
Because none of this, unless it's a community server, none of this is on here.
Yep, all on.
The good thing
Bullshit.
was that
I think
this actually worked as a place to be able to build a fire. We were freezing our asses off, so we cut up all the clothes and eventually just perked on the front and had a fire.
Oh, what do you got? Fishing rod.
Oh, that's usually you can't build over the water. I'm just
No,
saying.
no, yeah.
and that was the point I wanted to make. A fire that close to water with not a set position and just made on top of the boat is a good thing, which means you should be able to light a fire on any of these particular ice sheets. Beans says it's not worth the chili willy on that one. The little boats. You know what? It depends. I might have just got crap loot. You know, the handheld, so it may have been police and low tier military. So you never know what you might find on there. You might find some ammunition or clip. It wasn't too far off the shore, where the civilian one was a quite a distance off the shore. But yeah, you can have a fire on them. You can sort them out that way. It was just very handy because we needed, you know, rags and stuff like that we could sit and have that fire, get ourselves warm and continue. So, you know, all these new things that are going in to make Sakhal, why they didn't put these on it to start with, I have no idea.
Well, I think that these things are just add-ons from them realizing, oh shit, there's not enough content. Let's just add a few more things to get people entertained on it.
Yeah.
Just quality of life things.
Just things
Yeah.
to, and I'll tell you what, it worked. To be honest, it worked because it was cool to go. Oh, just check out this boat, and oh, I wonder what's on that. The old, you know, the heli chase. You hear everyone hears the heli, and what he instantly want to do? Everyone wants to run to it 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, it sounds like dude just got blown out of the sky.
Yeah, so it's that, what's on it? What can I see? Do I need to go out there? We actually had a moment where we had a heli land in one of the middle islands of the peninsula, and we had to, because we had to go and see what was on it, we had to cross one section, stop and have a fire, and then cross over and to get to the heli. So it was that point of just standing there with a fire, making sure that nobody else got it, sitting there scoping it out like a badass, but couldn't actually get to it because we would have died or, you know, been heavily damaged. But the helis did definitely make the difference when it came to livening up Sakhal.
Left side.
So this is down at the airfield. The usual stuff on it. Crap. Found the M79 on it, which is funny enough because that's usually train loot in the other maps.
Yeah, I was wondering that whether they're having different heli loot, whether it's the same as all other helis or whether they've made it custom for Sakhal.
On one of the helis, found something that I was very surprised in finding. A blue container key.
Mm.
Oh,
So
They changed up the version.
yeah, so our little let's roll the second one. Yeah, there it is there. So that's the second one that fell.
Dad. It is his birthday, so make sure you.
Oh, so is it actually on an ice sheet?
Yeah, so
Oh my god.
we were, you know, couldn't quite get across to it. Had to sit and scope it out for a while, and eventually we went across to this island on the left-hand side, had to have a fire, and then cross to that heli crash. So it brought us out into the ice and forced us, because it's a fucking heli crash. So, very, very interesting. Moose says, yeah, it's not like there's cover on the ice sheets either. I think the risk of being sniped sort of balance out the ability to have a fire on the sheets. They should just add it. Yep. Yeah, I noticed M4 suppresses on helis too. Wonder if that's on Chinaris. Nope. M4 suppresses you will find in the gas. So there's a lot of loot being stacked onto the helis. A lot of loot.
Oh, quick sidebar. Speaking about the gas, so maybe I noticed that on experimental they had reduced the gas amount in Pavlovo. It was actually meant to be. They have actually reduced the size of the gas in Pavlovo.
Yep. And speaking of glitches, the gas can be invisible. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes they use color.
Yeah, they just blow up, make the sound, and they.
And then nothing comes down, and you don't know, and you just get gassed out. They're using a colorless, odorless gas now, just to really, really stir everybody up.
The sneaky gas that doesn't kill you.
100%. You just hear the explosion, think it's nothing, and then slowly drift away to sleep. One thing I wanted to bring up, and I wasn't even sure when this got put into the update. When cooking pots ruin over a fire.
They're doing.
Look at this. I was hats off impressed. Now, I've seen this happen before, but I just took it as a anomaly, but it's legit. So here's what you do
They're doing.
on Sakhal. You've got yourself a cooker pot and you've absolutely
Fire. I'm just...
used it to the shit house. It's on that ballot and it ruins while it's over the fire. So there it ruins.
That ruin.
Oh.
And it
Yeah, see how I
drops
dropped 2 of them in the
half the food into the fire.
Wow.
That is a good detail.
So no matter what you got in your cooker pot, half of it will fall into the fire. So if you've got all ones, it'll be all ones down here. Now I'm not sure when that came in, but that is one of those details in DayZ that somebody thought of that you shake your head and think, why don't you think about this on other things?
Yep.
Well, I mean, to be fair, this last update, they did add a lot of really good quality of life and new animations. Like the splitting of a log into firewood now that's amazing.
Yeah, where you can get the axe over your head and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I should have brought in the log and stuff like that. I forgot all about that. I did bring in the cooking pot for the cooking pot sounds when you fill up. They got new sounds for. I've got a cooking pot. Unless Lady Pond stole it.
That's on the fire.
Oh, he's on the fire.
That's on...
Look at this guy.
Steal anything?
He's heating up some beers.
Rude.
But the cooking pot has its own. Should be able to tip it out or fill it up. If you fill it up, makes a different sound. well's over there. Oh no, yep, there it is. There it
Where?
is.
Oh yeah, it's right here. It's just here, greedy. I found it. Looking.
Don't even. Oh, that sounds
Oh,
cool. I
that's
like that.
cool. Yeah.
I like that. It's not just your typical.
Oh, I like that.
Nah, yours is still the same.
No,
You don't
bottle
have-
still sounds the
Yeah,
same.
Bottle's
Did
still
it?
same. But yeah, so there's a few changes there. The nitty gritty now. The night vision scope down to a single circle rather than
A
a
night vision scope.
double circle. So if you put the 90s on, you
Yeah,
put
I-
it. What's your
I don't know
thoughts on
about that change, whether that's good or not.
I think it disadvantages the night vision scopes, but I think the balancing's there.
Well, I always thought the balance was there if the night vision have not been able to use the scope while wearing them. So now it's almost doubly disadvantaged.
Yep. I thought you were gonna pull the trigger then, but
Well, no.
I
the
mean,
range,
Giant Sam, what he is.
the rangefinder too.
The noise. it
Loving the
makes.
rangefinder. Nice and clear. Good distance run. This one's a broken. They only go to 6Ks. So if you actually 6 meters, if you look at that and then look that way, it'll only go to 6Ks.
Isn't there a new one, or is
It's
it?
fucked. So it only goes to 6.
Can I?
Oh, shit,
Can
they-
I see what this sounds
it's
like?
only because there's a wall there. Yeah, fire away. What's that? That's the R12.
Oh,
Oh, unload it. That's it. So
Ooh.
very, very good
Gee,
because you can
tasty.
consistently reload him.
It's like no recoil on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I love about it. The recoils.
The Vega's
Phenomenal.
like outdated now. This thing's like the
Yeah,
new
fuck
Vega.
them.
It's only good for
If the Vega
raiding.
wasn't already outdated before.
Only good for reloading. But yeah, 7 shots. Better to reload on 5 or 6, a lot faster. Otherwise, you have that big delay. But I ran out of bullets because I shot them all. For the reload.
not too keen on that.
What do you reckon of the rack?
That's like a,
I'm a fan.
That's fucking pea shooter.
Yeah, but
it's a
Terrible.
recoil on it.
recoil is only a little.
Here. Oh, I like that.
You know what I mean? For charging into those small
That's good for,
close
like-
quarters. And it's laser in that, which is 200 meters away. If you shoot the TPP signs, that's 100 meters away.
I haven't even tested that gun raise thing yet. For the wall.
You can do it here. So the
You're
walls are
fairly close
invisible.
with it. Yeah.
So see how it really
Oh my! Look at that.
it drops you right down to your hip. You can still shoot.
You can still fire too.
Yeah, so someone's nice and close to you now. Which
Yeah,
is
zombies are going to be easier to kill when you're stuck in a building.
yeah, I think the gun raise is the part.
Can be way better.
With the Mosin, it is unreal. Some of those guns got all this new snipers that got, or even the old snipers that got a revamp. Obviously, we've got the scopes, so the P6. It's very nice.
The best scope in the game. It actually now makes sniping of the VSD so nice.
Yeah, and it's got its own rangefinder. So, however that works. Must be zeroed in at
Whoa.
250. And then you put for the other sizes. Marksman scope. That's this one here. Comes in 3 colors: black, green, and tan.
Again, so amazing. I was using it with the DMR yesterday in a death match, and oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta change all the scopes.
We found an official and put it on a DMR. So
Oops. Yeah, I
actually,
better put that away.
no, Ponce, there you go. Put that on it and shoot the sign. Shoot the one of the top sign over there. So now that's got a marksman scope on it.
Okay.
With slugs, it's like a laser.
Nice. Oh, I ran out of bullets. It sucks.
So 4x.
Oh, there's none left.
Yeah, we only do limiteds, otherwise people take them and shoot people in cars. And then, of course, this little bugger, the sports scope, the little 2 times that.
Yeah, it's like a. Yeah, I like it. It's like a red dot.
Especially for
Well, it is
that
a red dot.
close quarters sniper action.
Well, the only thing that I didn't like about it is your field of view is just tiny
Gone.
with it.
Yeah, it feels zoomed.
Gone.
Hmm.
Yep.
Ooh, I like this
And
one.
That's
Can that go on
it's
the-
PSO6.
that's the new 6. Yeah,
It's so nice.
it is
Yeah,
very
you
nice.
can
Yeah.
see, you can see clear out of there. I don't like the bits all over the middle of it, but oh,
That's the rangefinder
It's
Yeah,
the
part.
way you
it's
shot
definitely
them.
nice.
yeah, I don't like that bit. Oh, that's
But I tell you
cool.
what, it's a lot better than the other PSO scope.
Yes.
The
Oh,
bits
yeah.
of the other PSO scope are just too much.
I just need to delete those. Get them out of the game.
And the I'm
Delete
sure they
them.
took out the PSO -1 scope out of the game. Yet I found it in
The
official.
normal PSO.
So there's a PSO
No,
1
no, I
scope. There's a normal PSO 1 scope, and then there's a PSO 1-1-1, which is a slightly different variant. And I think they took that out of the game ages ago. But I found one on official on Friday.
Oh.
It's exactly identical to the PSO 1 scope. I'm just not sure of the variation of it. But I hadn't seen it in official for fucking ages. And not the eye socket one, that crappy one that looks like off the top.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like that, but it's got -1. And it was back in official.
Oh, so what? We don't know what the difference is between the two?
I can't remember what the difference were, but I do know they took it out, and because it's basically just a copy of the other one. It might be a color variation or something like that, but it acts and runs exactly the same. I'm gonna have to dig it out and have a look. Yeah, so
Oh my god. Yeah, it's like a circle now. It's not like an actual goggle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's terrible
not,
now.
It's no good. Yeah, it's
So now-
it's ruined.
So now
You can't
pumpkin
see
heads,
anything where.
pumpkin heads will be the go-to night vision.
Yeah,
Bro,
I love the pumpkin heads.
true. Well, I don't even know.
Imagine
if-
5 pumpkin heads running at you.
Yeah, but has the pumpkin head change? I wonder. I'll have to get him out and have a squeeze.
I don't
Squids.
think they would have gone that far.
No, I don't think so either. Maybe on the Halloween run
No.
or something like that. But yeah, It's very, very, it's very, very bright. Very, very bright.
Hi.
But that's the rundown of
Oh, there's
1.0.
someone down there. Shoot him, Q. Shoot him.
No, not again. I don't want to get in trouble again.
See, but
Do it.
as you look at the boats there, that's nice and that's handling nicely.
Take a warning shot.
Oh, and under the bridge.
Oh, he beached it.
That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Let down.
Yeah.
That's it.
Be embarrassed down there.
That's
Be
it.
embarrassed.
That's it. You're on a national show and you just
Oh, there's
crashed.
2 of them. Shake
Dude's
your
got a
head.
captain hat on. Oh my god.
Oh, oh,
Yeah,
oh.
That's the love
Pushed it
boat.
off.
The love boat. That's Greedy's love boat. But no, overall, very, very happy with the update. Loving the progress that
Oh,
they're
I
going
did-
forward.
Didn't even wait for his maze. Rude.
Yeah, because that's how, see how it's nice, very sharp on those turns, especially when you're full locking. But that's my little demonstration for the day. Any business in the house? Yeah, co-host got
Wow,
some
all right.
business.
We'll get on to my little rant first, eh? Because it's
Yeah.
actually annoyed the shit out
Oh
of me.
shit.
So, I'll jump into the deathmatch servers, try out the new guns, because surely deathmatch servers, they're going to be all over having the new weapons in. Out of the 3 pages that I've had up, I found 2 servers that had the new guns put in, and the new scopes and everything. Even the big ones, like the blackout servers, hadn't adjusted them yet for it.
Wow.
I was quite surprised
I
and
would have been
disappointed.
surprised. Yeah, I would have been like, I did mine yesterday, so I put the rack in the handgun and the shotgun in the ARs, and even I'm on the late press for that. I think if your business is gun PvP, you'd be straight in with it.
Straight into them, yeah. That's what I would have thought too. It's
Where'd,
quite surprising to see.
where'd you find them? Can we get some love to the servers who have updated this shit?
One of them is the Call of Duty bloody that stupid map, Nuketown. One of
Nuketown.
them's the Nuketown map,
Yep.
which is a kind of map because it's just M4s and R12s. It's good. But there was another one. There was another one. It's a new one. I can't remember what it is. It's on the 3rd page. If you just write in def, it's on the 3rd page. You'll find it because it says new gun scopes R12, and that's actually a really well laid out deathmatch. I've never seen it before.
Nice, nice.
But that was amazing.
Get out there and try the new weapons out and dive into it. But yeah, it's funny. That's a funny thing because even
Well,
a lot of RP servers that aren't or all the servers that don't base themselves off killing each other, they're usually updated and heavily updated straight off. But that's surprising of the death matched.
well, especially the big names that everyone knows. The blackout, big hitters, like all the ones that are quite popular. I was surprised to see that they were still running all the old stuff. It just, yeah. Get in and update your servers, guys. Come on, what's going on?
That's it. What's your time scale? What do you reckon
I had
is
to work all week. That's why.
Yeah, see, I was about to say, what do you think a time scale after the update? That was my issue. I got caught up with work, and it wasn't until yesterday I got to spend 8 hours updating a couple of servers. Fucking painful thing it is. Small full-time job that I have.
Not even getting paid.
Yeah. So, in time scale, I would assume a death match, it wouldn't be too hard. Some other the big ones I could understand.
Pretty easy.
I think you're allowed a week. I think you're allowed a week after update to have your server up and running and updated. Otherwise, you get binned.
Yeah, I think so. I'm sorry, but I expect if you're running deathmatch servers and that's all you're doing, I expect 2 days minimum after the update.
Mm.
'Cause that's generally where people want to jump. People want to jump in and find the new guns and play with them.
Yeah.
That's usually you go to.
No, I agree. I agree.
Might have to
Especially
delete some old kits then.
that's
I
it.
wouldn't even say 2 days.
I have like
I'd say 2 hours after the update.
But
Yeah,
like, I understand the point. Definitely, this update was heavily focused on the R12 shotgun and how it performed and all the new scopes and the change in all the scopes. If the update wasn't focused on those sorts of things, then death matches you can have 3 weeks to update it. If it's a cars or it's just basic stuff, but when it's the cornerstone of these are 2 brand new guns, one very highly sought after, very rare to get on experimental, very rare to get on official. People want their hands on it. That's your that'll be your go-to. Infected Nude TV said, Q's thinking of Unbound Deathmatch.
Yeah, I think that could be what it's called, actually.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, it's got R12, new scopes, rah. Yeah, it's actually a really good deathmatch. I was quite surprised of it.
Oh yeah, Mr. Infected Noob. Thank you very much.
It got favoured anyway, so
It's
sounds
straight
like it
on.
must be good.
That's how you get on the list. You want to get on the favoured list? Get your updates done. Oh, very, very good. Very, very good.
Yeah, I need to update my server. You've just reminded me.
It's one of those things, like, as I said, for me, on the update for Flipside, I added in a massive bunker. Like, you'll never see this scale. You have to drive in it. That's how big it is. It's probably 80 k's of tunnels that lead to scale around the map, and then there's a 4,000 asset bunker that runs through ducting and air vents and all sorts of shit to get to the actual goods.
Why are you mad at us, Greedy?
It's not that. I'm going for the. I'm going for a legacy build. I'm going for something that no one's done, and that's making Chinaris Underground. So you'll be able to get to multitudes of spots. So far, it's 11,000 assets. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's fucking. I had to split it up because it was breaking my fucking PC.
Add that to a server, you're gonna.
Yeah, well, the main tunnel systems, 13 Jasons. The explosive and rare bunker is 13 Jasons. The ships are still in it, but it's absolutely, yeah, it's fucking huge. And it's still to come. So we're gonna map out about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 areas underground and 5 entryways. Plus, it'll interconnect with some of the sewer systems. So it's my big,
like Metro.
Yeah, like Metro, but all underground. So you'll start in, loot up at the top, get the gas zone keys, and then eventually go underground. And it's pitch black dark. Whole map, whole underground's pitch black dark. So it's gonna be nuts.
Oh gosh.
It's gonna take me months and months and months and months, but yeah, it'll slowly be updated onto Flipside as the progress will happen. But yeah, my next something I can dump for people and say, hey, here's underground. Use what you want out of it. Add it to your mod because it will double your map on Chinaris easily. So yeah, if you want to have a look at that, Flipside Chinaris, plug my own shit.
So are you up for giving us a guided tour, Greedy?
Eventually when it's all done, we'll go for a guided tour. It'll probably take, it's probably at about 30 hours, maybe 40 hours of adventure gameplay to it.
So shall I take a week off work? Yeah.
I'll need to
That's
do
what you're
another
saying?
48 hour. I'll need to do another 48 hour stream just to complete the missions.
That's fine. I'll stay a week with you. I'll take a week off work for that.
Yeah, see, done, easy peasy.
Sorted.
But yeah, so very time consuming updating stuff and adding new stuff in, and you know, that sort of stuff. So definitely feel for those owners out there. Anyone else got any biz that they'd like to share? Fine if you don't. This is the place for our co-hosts to be able to vent
Not
their
really.
stuff. Find anything new, roll on. As I said, we are getting a couple of new co-hosts for permanent bums on seats. I've got another one in the works, but we are happily joined by Lady Ponce and Brandon on a weekly basis now. I'll need to readjust my starting intro and my intro song. But before we get to our usual carnage of grabbing guns and destroying each other, I built something on the stage that now gives some order to the peasants. Mr. Q, you're always the devastator of our guests and stuff, so you're going to verse our two new co-hosts. But I have a little...
Yeah, let's.
Shit.
I have a new arena over here for at the end of our show to pit eventually chat's
awesome.
choice in who. So we're going to run a poll at the start of every show to say who chat would like to get involved out of our people and our guests, and then we're going to weigh it up to see who wins. So if Brandon and Lady Ponce would like to go that side and Q go that side, in your little chutes you will find a variety of weapons. Arm up with as many weapons as you want to, whatever styles you want to,
Oh, good God.
and then make your way to the gate that's at the end.
Oh, you would take that. Put it down.
So Q's going to have to
That's the best- best
2v1. Just because I like Q,
Oh,
I'm going to
God.
punish him.
Yeah, it's not fair.
There is a VSD, a DMR, there's the new shotgun, there's a crossbow. Don't forget your plate carrier and helmet.
Helmet. Oh, right here.
Oh yeah, you need a
Found it.
little tinger. So we're gonna write who's gonna
The
win.
penis helmet.
Mr. Q. I wish I could do odds on this. So you can use your greedy gold to get involved. We'll fire out some predictions. So eventually what we'll do is at the start of the show, we'll run the poll to see who, if you want to get involved with our guests or if you want our co-host. Back in your cage. Now you got to close your gate. Sit back in your cage. When I say go, you can dive in and...
Yeah, get back into your cage.
That's it, get back in your cage.
Sorry about that, Greedy.
Yeah, so they can see out of one section, and then they can't see out of another section. So where the fences, where their gate is, they're actually got a block so they can't see. And then it's reversed from where they got their weapons. So we've got our predictions kick in. We've got 5 seconds to go. Lay your channel points out. This is our first round of our duels that we're going to kick off every week to end the show. Mr. Q, are you ready?
No.
No. That means yes. Brandon and Lady Ponce, are you ready?
Yep.
All right.
What the hell?
That's her saying she's ready. 3, 2, 1. Open your cages. Oh. Oh no, he's still there. He's still there. Oh, he's come back with a vengeance. That's a bit. Oh.
Him, not me. Shoot him.
You should have brought more guns. It's turning into-
Ah!
Oh.
Thank you.
God, he almost killed me.
Nearly shot. Hey, Showtime, bud. We're just wrapping up the end of our podcast. Did you kill Brandon too?
I killed them both.
There we go.
I'm the winner.
For our first little scuffle and prediction. Oh, don't go into that.
Gordon taught me well.
We will give Brandon and Lady Ponce the completion.
No, give it to me.
I couldn't. You guys were one option. Yeah, you're a team,
Oh my
Lady Ponce.
goodness.
You're a team.
Okay.
And you killed your own team.
Okay.
Now you got to kill me to finish it off. We appreciate you coming out in the show, and we'll see you next time on the podcast.
Bye, Greedy.
Oh.